The making the caravan the most dangerous issue facing Americans is an all hands on deck project. So so much so that they've even asked for Gorka, who I don't know where he's living, but it's not in the gym. I can tell you that, folks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's exactly the kind of humor I like.
I'm sorry. I just noticed. It's always interesting to me to see how when people get on TV quite a bit, and there was a story in the Times about this, when people start getting on TV quite a bit, all of a sudden they drop like 10, 20 pounds and they start dressing well. And then sometimes, like when you can tell, like when they're out of the public eye, they start to maybe sit at home and like snack too much.
The calls aren't coming.
And
let me have more Crisco.
And so here he is. You've heard Martha McCallum sort of imply that maybe these people are armed. You've heard other people imply that they're invading the country. But Gorka takes it one step further. And I frankly, I don't know where they're getting the demographic research on this, but I guess you could guess.
You can eyeball it.
You can eyeball this. It's one of the things the Romans had to do often with an invading force that was 5 weeks out and prepared to apply for asylum.
My face is literally facial recognition software.
Here we are.
When you look at the fact that this is 80% of the caravan are military-age males, that's a potential national security threat. And at the end of the day, that logic doesn't bear weight because there's 7 billion people in the world. A lot of them are poor. So where do we stop? Do we open the borders and let everybody in? Then America ceases to exist, Steve.
It's a good point.
Yes, of course. A couple of good points. I love the idea like military age. Military age.
The military age.
The Gateway Pundit had some tweets up. I'm gonna look for it here. They keep describing the men in the caravan as virile. It's like very 19th century sort of like.
There's a lot of good workers who are going to be able to contribute to Social Security for decades.
These are some of the most strapping young bucks.
Horde of migrants. The horde of migrants are mainly military-age virile males. This is an invasion. Thousands of military-age virile, mostly Honduran males, breached the Guatemala border gate over the weekend. They didn't breach or storm the Mexican border bridge. They walked across it.
Yeah, that's all.
Mexican authorities ultimately let the caravan through. This is what's going to happen in America. They're going to wow. These guys.
One day my wife is giving me an allowance from her family's trust fund. Then next she's with a virile Guatemalan. I see the future.
There's a reason why one has a Ford Mustang 67.
Is it still a mystery to you where the term cuck comes from?
I've had to upgrade to an IROC Z to get my virility up.
And let me tell you something. Even with that IROC Z, the gym is not the only thing that I'm not getting to. If you know what I'm saying.
I need to call Bill O'Reilly so we can be first on market with some virility pills.
We've got the jaws of life to expand the size of my Mustang side door so I can get in.
I'm not getting booked next week.
I'm a doctor, damn it.
Not getting booked next week? Fine.
Whatever.
Haagen-Dazs it is. Could Hannity, could Sean use me later? No. That will be a double anchovy pizza, please, with extra cheese, garlic breadsticks, as well as a liter of Sprite.
Let's go to the